What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Buckles Locker with your host, Isaiah. Coming to you again. Subscribe, like, comment, share on all the videos. Don't forget to hit the notification bell icon to notify all new videos that's posted on this channel. Shouts out to all the Pirates and Sea Bandits. Thank you for supporting this channel. Support the Bucks. Support all platforms Bucks related. It's Thursday. What's up, Young Deezy? Long time no talk, man. I ain't seen you in a minute. Rip, Josh, King, Perry, New Age Plug, man. What kind of product you got over there, New Age Plug? Come on in, everybody. We'll have a little conversation. Quick little conversation. I'm not gonna keep y'all too long. Pew 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 pew. Sal, what's up? Andre, happy Thursday to you, buddy. Come on in, everybody. Come on in. Okay, gotcha. I got you, Young Deezy. As long as you check it out. Crazy. I forgot to mention this the other day on Tuesday. I didn't make a video yesterday because my daughter had an infection in her eyeball, so I had to take care of that. So I didn't make no video yesterday, fellas and ladies. Had to take care of the girl, my little twin. She's feeling better though. I guess she had a pink eye or something. She had the pink eye or something. Y'all kids ever had pink eye? Okay, hip hop interviews. I got you. Hip hop full of drama right now. Yeah, she got the pink eye, man. Her eye was red and pink. It's a lot better now. She didn't like that eye drop stuff in her eyeball. Yeah, it's crazy, man. What's going on, man? She was like, no, Dad. Mom was trying to put the stuff in her eyeball and she started tripping out. Happened, I don't know when it happened the other day. I guess Tuesday, But it's a lot better now. It's a lot better now. She good now. She called me this morning, talking about, Daddy, what you doing? Working. What you think I'm doing? She been calling me all day. Had homework to do. She didn't want to do her homework. She wanted to talk to me and do homework and play the game. She wanted to play me in Demon Slayer. Like, do your homework, girl. I'll call you later. Yeah, and it's that time of the year, folks. Everybody make sure you get your vitamin C, your vitamin D, your vitamin C, your vitamin E. Make sure you take your vitamins. Drink a lot of water. Some herbal tea if you can, because it's that time of the year. People get sick, so you got to be ready. It's that time of the year, folks. Mm-hmm. It's the one wonderful time of the year. Cole Beasley is back with. I forgot to mention this the other day. Cole Beasley is he playing for the Buffalo. Cole Beasley done pulled a fast one on us, man. He said, "Man, I ain't playing for y'all, man. Y'all got too many people over here." Never understood that Cole Beasley signing too. He wasn't gonna stay. I knew he wasn't gonna stay, but you already. Oh, Perry, you all right, Perry? Man, y'all don't give me no pink eye when I come to Tampa on Sunday. Whoever coming to the game, whoever show up to the game, if you sick, stay home. I don't want to get sick. But yeah, Cole Beasley is back with the Buffalo Bills. They asked him, like, what's up with the Bucs? He's like, man, they got too many. Basically, in the paraphrasing, we got too many mouths to feed. It's like it's not like he was gonna do anything anyway. I think that Cole Beasley signing was like a sign. It was like desperation. It was like desperation signing. That's all that was. We need some receivers. Let's get Cole Beasley. We need a short, quick, get out of the breaks. You know what's so crazy? Cole Beasley come back and start beasting with the Buffalo Bills. I was like, oh Lord. So you clearly didn't want to play for the Bucks. I don't know what made him come to the Bucks in the first place. Why? What was it, the money? He played one game. He was like, I'm out. And then turn around in week 15. Oh, I'm back. And try to throw a little shade to the Bucks. Oh, they got too many people over there. Nah, you just couldn't cut it. So anyway, let's get down to this Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the Cincinnati Bengals. Who Dey versus Go Bucks. Pewter Power. They're wearing the pewter uniforms. I do have my pewter jersey, Antoine Winfield Jr. So make sure y'all guys have your pewter jersey, your pewter jerseys. Sunday. I'll be out there Sunday. I seen the weather. 60-something degrees with a low of 44. I'm like, oh, Lord. I might have to wear my hoodie. I might have to wear a hoodie down there. Yeah. It's not going to be hot. I'll be down there Sunday, 4:25. I'll be there. Who all going to the game? Anybody going to the game in the chat room? Maybe we can meet up or something. You know what I'm saying? I know Grizzlo going. Well, I'll be out there 4:25. It's crazy. It's 61 degrees, man. It's gonna be the high. 44 gonna be the low. So by the time the game start, it's gonna be in the 50s. So I'm gonna wear my hoodie. I'm gonna leave around about the early 30. I'm gonna leave around the early third quarter. I'm not gonna stay the whole game. Yeah, what's up, Jonathan? Damien, what's up? Rip. Yeah, I'm gonna stay until like beginning of the third quarter. I'm gonna leave around, right after halftime, beginning of the third quarter. I gotta go. I get on the plane. Come back. It's only same day trip. Same day. I'm flying in at 11:05. What's up, you wish? I guess I might hang out at the airport from 11 to like 2:30. Hang out at the airport from 11 to 2:30, and then catch an Uber over to the stadium and kind of just walk around. Maybe go tailgate for a little bit. I don't know who tailgating, to be honest with you. I'm about to grab me a bite to eat before I go in the game. I'm gonna purchase a seat. I haven't even bought my ticket yet. I'm gonna purchase a seat. I'm not gonna sit in it. I'm gonna go stand over there by the ship. Go walk around for a little bit, watch the game. For some strange reason, I don't like sitting down. I don't like sitting down at the game no more. I like to kind of, especially at home game, I like to kind of move around a little bit. Like if it's an away game, I'll sit down. But home games, I'll be trying to move around. I might sit the first quarter and then second quarter get up and then halftime get on out of there. Uber app, I'm coming to get you. So what? So the Bucks, are the Bucks lacking confidence? That's one of the talking points I wanted to bring up real quick. This game can go. It's funny how this game can work. You know what? I'll get to that at the end. But I wonder if going into this game, Todd Bowles, there's got to be something he can do better in general as a head coach. This is a home game, and the Bucks have not played well home or away. There's a lot of concern here. In my opinion, I have a lot of concern. I saw the Bucks play last week we've seen the Bucs play last week against a playoff caliber team, upper echelon team, and got smoked. And this team coming in to Tampa this Sunday at 4:25 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is another team that's playing very well, despite the injuries, and we'll get to that in a second. Both teams are going into this game hurt. Now, it remains to be seen who's playing and who's not, but the Thursday report tells you a lot. And then Friday, pretty much what it is. But there is a high. This is not even an amber alert anymore. This is a red alert for the Bucs. The Bucs don't want to lose this game. You really don't. They got to find a way. I know it sounds like a broken record, but figure it out. Because if you lose this game, it's just gonna be hard to do anything moving forward. Because it's like it'll come off as like, yeah, we still win in the division, but where's your confidence? And right now, the Bucs' confidence level is at an all-time low. My confidence level for this team is not great. Changes need to be made, but that'll come eventually. But the adjustments, I don't have a lot of confidence in them making adjustments based on the last 4 weeks, starting with the, including this week is 4 weeks. So going back to the Browns game and the Saints game and in the 49ers game, I just don't have a lot of confidence in them making the proper adjustments. And at this point of the season, at week 15, it's week 14, week 15. It's kind of hard to just all of a sudden just become this juggernaut at this point. You can't change the playbook up because you'll confuse the receivers, and it's already a problem already with the playbook they have now. So the confidence is the huge question mark for this game. The players going to show up. The players got to show up, right? But it's not about just showing up. It's about playing with confidence. And I believe, in my eyes, hashtag what your eyes tell you, the Bucs lack a lot of confidence. And that stems from the environment that's around them right now. When you're losing or you're playing really bad and you winning or you're losing, nothing seems to go right. And that's what we've seen with the Bucs in the last few weeks. Nothing is going right. And luck of the break, we catch some breaks here and there, but even if we play good, it's only in segments of the game. We have not played 4 quarters the entire season. The Bucs have not shown us 4 quarters of good football. They've shown us 2, maybe 2.5, possibly 3, but the team is discombobulated. They're confused. They looking at each other. Who gonna step up? Who is gonna be the guy that's gonna take the bull by the horn and make it happen? And right now, when you look at that roster at its current state, everybody's looking at a 45-year-old player and say, you do it. And at this point of Brady's career, as great as he's been in his career, one of the greatest players of all time, one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. I'll get a little more in depth when I say one of the greatest players of all time and one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time, because there's some guys out there that's right up there with him. And I know people want to talk about accolades. If you include that, okay, I got you. But if you're just talking about just pure football player, there's some players out there that you just can't. You cannot include them. You got to include them. You got to include them. Even going back to the 60s, you got to include those guys in the greatest of all time conversation. That's why I say one of the greatest players of all time and one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. And if you want to talk about one of the greatest football players, like one of the greatest athletes in football, Deion Sanders, Bo Jackson, I don't see too many comparisons with those guys. So there's so many talking points with that, but I don't want to get into that because I know people get mad and say, "Oh, you hate?" No, just football. I just see football in a different lens. But this game, everybody got to show up. At the end of the day, everybody got to show up, because if the Bucs come in this game, if they come at 50%, they're gonna get blown out. The Bucs got to be 100% the entire game. You can't give us 2 quarters of good football. It's not going to work against the Bengals. Despite the injuries, the Bengals can still play. They have a decent roster. I was looking at their roster earlier. And it's funny. It's funny how football works. You guys remember Tanner Hudson? You guys Dan Marino. Yeah, those guys are more talented than Tom Brady. They got better arms. They're more talented, talent-wise. Remember, there's a reason why Brady went 6th round. He wasn't the most talented quarterback in the draft or the most talented football player. There were better talented quarterbacks. And there you go, Brent. Dan Marino. Nobody's going to question, can Brady throw the ball better than Dan Marino? No. Or Warren Moon? No. John Elway? No. Jim? No. But once you include those Super Bowls and the MVPs, that's what separates Brady from those guys. But as far as football-wise, he ain't standing up to those guys in football-wise. Hell no. You know what I'm saying? For like football talent-wise, come on, man. Come on now. But that's what I say, it's an argument that it can be made. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't never say the only, like he's the only, no, one of the greatest quarterbacks, one of the greatest players. But when you start like looking at football through a football lens, and say, okay, get on the field. Like quarterback wise, there are some guys that can throw that pill. You know what I'm saying? There are some guys that can throw that pill, and that was good. They just didn't have the right coach, the greatest defense, one of the all-time great defensive coaches. You know what I'm saying? They was lacking some areas, so that's why they didn't get mentioned with that. But as far as football wise, I don't forget about those guys. I keep those guys right there. But let's get back to the game. Did y'all know football is like a 360, right? It's one big family. Did y'all know Tanner Hudson? Did y'all know the Bungles? They signed Tanner Hudson December 6th. Did y'all know that? Did y'all know Tanner Hudson, former Buck tight end, he played with the Giants for 11 games. He was on their roster. And for some strange reason, he ends up on the Bengals roster December 6th. And guess who's on the Bengal roster? The Bucs. This is how teams work. I want y'all to understand how teams be doing these things. They always grab a player from a team that's on their schedule that he got cut from that team. So what they do is they bring him on the team, practice squad, or they put him on the roster. And 2-3 weeks later, after they're done with the game, he get cut. You don't think they're asking Tanner Hudson what's going on with the Bucs? You don't think they're trying to get some insight? That's all these type of signs when y'all see these things with like low-level guys like Tanner Hudson. That's information purposes. He will never get on the active roster. Information purposes only. That's exactly what it is. They're going to dig into Tanner Hudson's head and be like, hey, can you give us some insight? Because they cut you, Can you help us out on what they like to do in certain situations? NFL so funny. These teams they be doing it to each other all day long. All day long. They'll sign a guy from a team that's on the roster. The Chiefs did it with Justin Watson, Ronald Jones. You know what I'm saying? They all do it. They all do it. The Browns picked up Jalen Darden, even though we already played the Browns, but just my point. Oh, come on, man. Like, it's like ring around the rosy, man. But yeah, Tanner Hudson on the practice squad. Let's talk about injuries. Let's get to the injuries real quick. I was reading the injury report for the Bengals. The Bengals are a banged up team. The Bengals are a banged up team. And we'll get to the Bucs in a second. I want to talk about the opponent's injury report. I'm gonna read this to you guys. This is very important. You guys need to understand how this can affect the outcome of a game. The key injuries. Trey Hendricks, he has a broken wrist. He didn't practice today, but they didn't put him on IR, so he might have a cast on his hand. They might shoot him up with a steroid shot, numb him up and cast him up. He's playing with one hand, but Trey Henderson, he has a broken wrist or a messed up wrist, basically. Mike Hilton, one of the top slot cornerbacks, has a knee injury. He did not practice today. Very important. That's Chris Godwin. Mike Hilton, that was a good matchup, but it's not a high probability. He's questionable, but I don't think he's going to play, which is huge for the Bucs offense, especially, for Chris Godwin. Because Mike Hilton is pretty good. Right? Mike Hilton. If those of you that don't know who that is, go look him up. It's pretty nice in the slot. Very quick, very agile, and that's a big loss if he doesn't play, which I don't think he's going to play, but we'll see on Friday's injury report. We'll see. Hayden Hurst, calf injury, probably won't play. DJ Reader, he had full practice today. There was a rest day for him. Tyler Boyd, finger. There's a most likely he's going to end up playing with that finger, but they say he might be out 1 to 2 weeks, but he's going to probably fight through it. T. Higgins, Clemson receiver, hamstring. He's most likely might play, but it's going to be maybe a game time decision, but he might stick it out. He might be able to stick it out and figure it out on a snap count. But Tyler Boyd and T. Higgins, that's huge if those two don't play. So now the Bucs can roll coverage over to Jamar Chase, because I don't see Carlton Davis. And we'll get to that in a second. But if both of those guys will play, which I would say 50-50 they play and they don't play. But like I said, tomorrow is huge. The injury report tomorrow. Daxton Hill, the rookie safety out of Michigan, hamstring. So some of these guys is very important injuries that y'all need to pay attention to. The outcome of the game, the Bucs offense has an opportunity to look good. We'll see what they do if the Bengals don't have their top slot guy. And Brady likes to operate through the slot a lot. So Chris Godwin should be able to eat. But the thing is, the Bengals, they do have a good safety tandem. Jesse Bates and Von Bell. Combined 7 interceptions. So if the ball is in the air, they're going to make a play on it. So just because the Bengals cornerbacks and slot guys, like Eli Apple, he's not great, but when you have a good safety tandem, they can make up for the deficiencies of a cornerback. You ain't got to be an all-world beater at cornerback, but if you got some good safeties that's interchangeable, that can play strong or free safety, and they both have range, they can play in the box, out the box, and that allows the Bengals secondary to be saved. Even Daxton Hill can play in the slot. Now, Daxton Hill was drafted as a safety because of Jesse Bates' contract situation. But Daxton Hill, from what I'm reading, he's practicing the slot. He's that versatile. So let's not get beside ourselves just because Mike Hilton is not going to play if he doesn't play. That's if. It's not guaranteed he's going to play, but if he doesn't play, let's not get too hyped up, because we've seen the Bucs against some secondaries. It was like, what? Brown secondary. Exactly. The Steelers secondary. Even the Chiefs secondary not even that good. But guess what? They couldn't move the ball. So I know it might sound good on paper that some of these injuries can help the Bucs out offensively, but we've seen it. It don't matter. Teams are not scared of us. They're going to rush forward, and they're going to drop 7. They're going to guard the middle of the field and let the Bucs catch the ball and tackle. Bucs injury report. Both teams. Both teams are banged up, and this is the time of the year you got to grind it out too. Jannard Avery, he has the abdomen and the oblique injury. He did not practice today. Jamel Dean, a toe injury. He most likely not going to play. He didn't practice today either. He didn't practice yesterday. He's walking around in the boot. Man, Mike Edwards limited, but he was at full practice today. Julio Jones, knee injury. Whoa, what a coincidence. He been having knee problems all season long. He didn't practice yesterday. He did not practice today. Julio knees can't hold up. This is his last season, folks. He is not playing next year. He can't hold up for a whole season. He always hurt. That's right. Julio on the injury report, knee problem. Didn't practice yesterday. He didn't practice today. Sean Murphy-Bunting was at full practice. Quad injury, but he was at full practice today, yesterday and today. Carl Nassib, pectoral injury. Yikes. The pecs. I'll beat you to pecs. He has a pec injury. Pectoral injury. He didn't practice yesterday. He didn't practice today. That's huge. There's a high probability he's going to be super limited, and he might not even play. Joe Tryon-Soyinka, hip injury, limited practice yesterday and today, so he's gonna be banged up coming into this game too. Vita Vea, calf injury, did not practice yesterday and didn't practice today, so he's most likely not going to. He's doubtful. Vita Vea and Jamel Dean are doubtful to play Sunday. Antoine Winfield Jr., ankle, limited practice yesterday and today. And of course, Tristan Wirfs, ankle injury, did not practice Wednesday, limited practice Thursday. He will not play Sunday. So that's the injury report, folks. Both teams got some key injuries. So it's almost like you got to throw the injury report. Yeah, Gill's back. That's why they cut Fatukase. That's why they cut him. They brought Cam Gill's back. Both teams have injuries. So you can't use the Bucs got injuries. Bengals got some big injuries to come across. They got some guys that's going to be game time decisions. I got a feeling a couple guys not going to play. I got a feeling a couple guys going to be on snap count. And then I got a couple guys going to probably be, they're just going to tough it out. So both teams got injuries. And I don't want to hear that injury excuse. Everybody's hurt. It's a home game. Figure it out. I don't even remember. Did I pick the Bucs to win on my schedule prediction? I got to go back and look at that. I think I picked the Bucs to win this game. Then can anybody go watch that real quick? Because I'm not even like. I know I had the Bucs losing against San Francisco, but I think I had them beating the Bengals. I think I did. Did I have them beating the Bengals? I'm about to play the video. Let me see. I think I had them beating the Bengals. I think I did. Let's see. Let's find out. I'm going to play the video. My video. I think I had them beating the Bengals. Hold on. We're about to find out. We're going to find out. Hold on. Hold up. I think I did. I think I can. I think I had them beating the Bengals. I got to go back and look just in case. Just in case. I don't know. I think I did. Oh, what the? I gotta see if I did do that. I am tripping out right now. I think I had to. I'm trying to go check. I'm going to play the video. I'm going to play the. I want to play this video. Trying to find the video, folks. I'm sorry. I'm gonna play it out loud too, so y'all can hear my prediction. Cause I gotta make sure I get this right. I don't want to mess this up. Hold on a second, fellas. Hold on. I'm gonna get back to the video. I just want to make sure I don't want to make the wrong prediction here. Okay, so what do we got here? Here we go. Schedule prediction. Seattle. I gotta make sure I get this right. Panthers week 17. I want to play the video. I want y'all to get me on record. Then we got the Bengals. There we go. And Raymond James, 9-4. Bengals explosive. Underrated defense. Young offense. Explosive offense. Alex Cap over there. I have the same shirt on too. In Tampa. 3 months ago. Where's the Bucks winning that? Yep. There we go. So y'all, I had us at 9-4 too. At this point, I had us at 9-4. Look how far I'm off. At this point, I had the Bucks 9-4. At this point, I had the Bucks at 9-4. Crazy. I'm so far off. Anyway, let's get back to this Bengals video. So yeah, both teams are hurt. Now let's get to the matchups. So yeah, Browns, Steelers, and Panthers. I had Bucks winning those games. Jesus Christ, that's the games right there. That's the games right there that I did not see the Bucks losing. I did not see the Bucks losing those games. There it is right there. Somebody saw it. Somebody paid attention. Steelers, Browns, and Panthers. I did not see the Bucks losing those games. Nobody saw that coming, but it happened. That's what messed my schedule up right there. That's what messed my record up right there. My record prediction. Those 3 games right there. Yep. I would have been on point too. I would have been at 9-4 right now. Yep. Right on cue. And I had us winning this game too. So matchups. Folks. The matchups wise, the Bengals overall are just better. But my prediction will come at the end of this video. So the Bengals average 25 points a game. The Bucks average 19 points a game. The Bengals are 7th in scoring. The Bucks allow 19 points a game. Yards per game. The Bengals average 371 yards a game. The Bucks average 338 yards a game. So the Bengals are 5th in the NFL in yards per game, and the Bucks are 18th. This is both offenses, right? So like but I said in my previous video, the Bengals offense is a lot more explosive. Yards per play, the Bengals average 5.7. That's 10th in the NFL. The Bucks average 5 yards per play. That's 26th in the NFL. And the thing about this game, the Bucs passing game can be very successful. We'll see. Third down conversion. The Bengals convert third downs at 47% clip. That's third in the NFL. The Bucs convert 38% on offense. That's 21st in the NFL. So Bengals on third down, you can book it. First down. Because, I mean, just Joe Burrow. You know, Joe Cool. Red zone, 66% red zone success. That's fourth in the NFL. The Bucs are at 21st at 51%. So when the Bucs get in the red zone, they don't convert most of the time. And the Bengals convert pretty well. The Bengals average 3 TDs a game. That's fifth in the NFL. The Bucs average 1.7 TDs a game. That's 28th in the NFL. So we can't score. We can't convert on third downs. We don't push the ball down the field, or we don't throw the ball great as far as like just the attacking. We don't put up a yards per game is not great, and our points per game is not great. Yikes. Here's the Bengals rush game versus the Bucs rush game. Let's look at this comparison right here. The Bengals run the ball 39% of the time. That's 22nd in the NFL. So the Bengals is not a running team. So it's basically 60-40. They're 60% pass, 40% run. The Bucs run the ball 32% of the time. So they're 68% run, 32%. I mean, 68% pass, 32% run. Oh, what's the spread? Oh. 3.5. 3.5. 3.5. The spread total points is 44.5. But the spread is 3.5. 3.5. I know, right? At home, they got the Bengals beating us at 3.5. Y'all taking the 3.5? Y'all taking the 44.5 points for the game overall? You taking that? The Bengals average 4 yards a carry. That's 28th in the NFL. Bengals a favorite. Think about that for a second. The Bengals average 4 yards a carry. That's 28th in the NFL. The Bucs average 3.3. That's 32nd. So both teams are at the bottom of the barrel when they run the ball. The Bengals run the ball 25 times a game. The Bucs run the ball 22 times a game. The Bengals average 103 yards rushing. The Bucs average 72. The Bengals are 24th in the NFL in rushing yards a game. The Bucs are 32nd. You know, it's so funny because Samaje Perine, and Joe Mixon, Perine been running the ball very well lately. The last couple of weeks, Joe Mixon been banged up, but Samaje Perine, he been running and catching. He's very physical, and of course, Joe Mixon's pretty nice too. So, it's kind of interesting. The Bengals' run game is they've been injured pretty much Joe Mixon been hurt, so he's not a bad running back at all. Cincinnati throws the ball 60% of the time. That's 11th in the NFL. The Bucs, of course, throw the ball 67% of the time, basically. Number 1 in the NFL. They throw the ball way too much. Joe Burrow completes 68% of his balls. That's 3rd in the NFL. Brady completes 65%, 13th in the NFL. That's just youth. You know, that's just youth. Right now, when you see these passing stats, that's just youth. Burrow got the mobility. He's accurate with the ball. He can escape out of the pocket. Escapability. He can extend plays. He can move with his feet. He can run the ball, and that's just youth. The Bengals have the one of the key positions on the team that the Bengals do have the advantage on is that quarterback. For 2022, I repeat, I think you're not listening. For 2022, the Bengals have the clear advantage at quarterback. Do you understand what I'm saying? And it's because of youth. And the Bengals O-line is not really bad. Actually, the O-line actually gotten better. 7.3 yards per pass play. That's 6th in the NFL. Brady throws the ball at 6 yards per pass play, 27th. It's just youth. The Bengals got youth. We don't have that at quarterback. That's unfortunate. It comes with the territory. When you sign Tom Brady, it comes with the territory. Would I take Samaje Perine over Leonard? Well, yeah, I would take Samaje Perine right now. If you look at the last 4 weeks, I would take Perine right now over Leonard Fournette. He runs harder. He catches the ball. He finishes plays. He's making more plays than Leonard Fournette. I would take Samaje Perine right now. The Bengals throw the ball 36 passes a game. That's 8th in the NFL. And the Bucs average 44 passes a game. That's number 1 in the NFL. 44 times a game. It's a reason why the Bucs is 6 and 7. The Bengals average 268 yards passing. That's 4th in the NFL. The Bucs average 265. So they're 4 and 5. They're right behind each other in passing yards a game. But the production, the quarterback just better at this point. Brady don't get sacked a lot. He don't get sacked a lot. Number 1 in the NFL in sack percentage. And the Bengals don't rush the passer well. Their leading sack guy, Sam Hubbard, 6.5 6.5 sacks for the season. Sam Hubbard. Trey Hendrickson has not had a good year. But their leading sack guy is 6.5. And the Bengals don't get to the quarterback a lot. They are 30th in the NFL in sack percentage at 4.5. So they don't sack the quarterback a lot. So like I said, the Bucs gonna have an opportunity to make some plays throughout in the passing game, because the Bengals are not a sack heavy team like the 49ers or even like the Steelers or the Panthers. You know what I'm saying? They're not that type of team. They play good defense. They might bend a little bit, but they'll finish the game. And Cincinnati defense allows only 20 points a game. They only allow 20 points a game. That's 11th in the NFL. The Bucs allow 19.5, which is 9th. So both defenses don't allow a lot of points. Cincinnati defense allows 4 point. I was gonna get to that. The Cincinnati defense run defense allows 4.3 yards per carry. That's 11th in the NFL. That's solid. So you ain't finna just run the ball over them like that. They only give up 111 yards rushing per game. That's 11th in the NFL. So basically, they have the 11th best run defense. So if you think here we go. We're gonna see 40-something passes again. So I want y'all to understand how this is gonna work. 55 passes, basically. You're gonna see that's gonna be one of them type of games. So get that in your head. Get that through your skull. Beat it in your head. Tom Brady will be dropping back 40 plus times again. Screen. Check down. Screen. Check down. Chris Godwin cross. Mike Evans deep ball pass interference, please. Scotty Miller deep ball pass interference, please. Chris Godwin seam route. Dang. Chris Godwin in route. Chris Godwin skinny post. Fournette check down. Julio Jones jet sweep. Julio Jones check down. Julio Jones screenplay. Godwin screenplay. K. Dotton seam route. Mike Evans incomplete. What's going on? I literally just called the Bucs pass plays out. 35 for 50, 276 yards, 2 touchdowns. That's what you're going to see, folks. It is what it is. Get the ball out quick, man. They're not going to run the ball on the Bengals like that. Get it through your head. Get it through your head. The Bucs are not explosive, folks. And once again, the first drive is going to be crunk. That first drive going to be good. Like always. Yeah, that's what they be doing. That's what Brady be doing now. Bauer left, when he look at his play sheet, he be like, I need to pass interference throw. Just throw the deep ball, Brady. Max protection, Scotty Miller or Mike Evans. Deep ball. Maybe Julio Jones. Pass interference, please. Can I get a pass interference? That's what it is. They throwing hope balls now. So you remember you got hospital balls. Brady be throwing hospital balls to Godwin. He be setting Godwin up, bro. I'm sorry, man. Brady be setting Godwin up, man. He gonna get Godwin destroyed. I'm trying to tell you, bro. Godwin his career gonna be short. If you don't get a quarterback that can get the ball to him in space and clean routes and clean throws, he gonna get killed playing. Godwin is playing tight end right now. Godwin is running tight end routes right now. He's running tight end routes, and Brady getting that man destroyed. By the time Godwin is 27, 28, he's going to be broken down. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. The Bucs emptied the whole clip on the first drive. Bigger 9. After that, it becomes little 9. Unfortunately, our tight end position is not great. That's an area the Bucs are lacking in. I like K. Dotton. I like him. I like K. Dotton. But I'm just saying, modern NFL tight ends, I don't look at him like that. And that's why the Bucs tight end room is weak. They signed some guy in the offseason. I forgot his name. I think Big Bucks know his name. I think it's number 8 or something like that. I don't know what it is. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I think his name, something like that. And then they signed, Cameron Brate. He's washed. And you got K-Dot and Cole Kef. The Bucs have one of the weakest tight end rooms in the NFL. The least productive tight end. I know who he is. I'm just being funny. They have one of the least productive tight end rooms in the NFL. That's bad. There's no explosion there. There's no, you know what I'm saying? There's no like, mm-mm. We don't have that guy, that athlete that's like, and that's what Brady likes too. He likes tight ends. Yeah, but our tight end room is weak. Let's be real, folks. Let's cut the crap. Let's be real. And that's also has a lot to do with the OC. And then Brady doesn't throw the ball to tight ends a lot anymore, especially in this offense for some strange reason. Being that as much as Brady likes tight ends, he don't throw the ball to the tight ends a lot in this offense. It's basically slot guy, running back. So the pick of the litter is receiver Y, X, slot, running back, then tight end. Cincinnati's pass defense. Let's go over that real quick. I want y'all to hear this. Check this out. Opponent's completion percentage against Cincinnati secondary. 59%. Number 1 in the NFL. I'm going to repeat. The Cincinnati secondary allows 59% completion percentage. 59% completion. So, like I told y'all, them safeties, Jesse Bates, Von Bell, they ain't having it. And they had, of course, a healthy Mike Hilton. 59%. That's dumb. They don't allow you to catch the ball like that. Even with Eli, dirty apple. They allow they allow 6.5 yards per attempt. That's 14th in the NFL. They allow 220 yards per game. I'm very shocked that their pass defense, the completion percentage. That's a head scratcher right there. I didn't see that coming. The Bucs secondary allows the Bucs pass defense allows 64% completion percentage. Let that sink in. Opponents, the quarterbacks are completing over basically 65% of their balls. Middle of the pack, 17th in the NFL. That's interesting. Oh, I got a Panthers fan in the building. Shout out to the Keep Crying Panthers crew. Keep Crying Carolina Kitty Cats. But the Bucs pass defense allows 195 yards a game. The Bucs run defense, they allow 4.6 yards to carry, 23rd in the NFL. The Bucs allow 125 yards per game in the NFL. That's 20th in the NFL. That's what. See, a lot of people talk about the offense, which is I understand. A lot of people talk about the offense being bad and it's a huge drop off. But why nobody talking about the Bucs run defense? Now you got a red hot Samaje Perine. Joe Nixon is getting healthier. Don't be surprised the Bengals get some plays going. Don't be surprised the Bengals run 2 running backs. The 2-back set. Instead of running a 12, they're running 21 personnel. That's 2 running backs, 1 tight end. For those of you that don't know what it is. Because the Bengals might not run a lot of 12 personnel. 1 running back, 2 tight ends. Because Hayden Hurst probably won't play. So you might see 21 personnel, 2 running backs, 1 tight end. You're not going to see 13 personnel because they don't have a lot of tight ends. You're going to see a lot of trips. You're going to see a lot. The Bengals run a lot of 3 receiver sets. They really do. They do. They might go 40, 50, 4 wide, 5 wide, no running back. 5-0. 4-0. Well, no, 4-1. They can run a 4-1. 4 receivers, 1 running back. That's what it is, folks. The Bengals that's what they do. They explosive. And then Carlton Davis got his hands full. And then if Jamel Dean don't play, Zion McCullough. And Jamar Chase can run the X, the Y, and the Z. He can run all the routes in the tree. He's explosive. He's good after the catch. He's very good at top of his breaks. Carlton Davis will have his hands full. No, he's not hurt. He's good. Jamar Chase is good to go. And I just don't see Carlton Davis holding Jamar Chase. And if Higgins and Boyd play, you got to respect them. I just don't see Carlton Davis holding up against Jamar Chase. I just don't see. Like I said, Carlton Davis is not bad, but he's not good like that. He's kind of like a middle of the pack cornerback. They got a nice little contract. Probably won't get another big contract like that. I know a lot of us probably thinking that did we overpay Carlton Davis? Maybe we should have kept Jordan Whitehead for that run defense. Maybe that money could have went to Alex Kappa. Just saying. So, and then Jamel Dean most likely not going to play with that toe injury. So now you got Zion McCullum out there. And then Winfield Jr., they're going to have to be careful with him because he got an ankle injury. He's up for an extension next year. So he got to be careful. He don't want to mess up his ankle. So he might be on a snap count. Mike Edwards going to be back. They might have to play him in the slot. When Logan Ryan's back, of course he's going to play. He played last week. There you have it, folks. There you have it. That's the matchups. As far as statistical wise, look, I think the Bucs passing game can do some damage this game. I don't have no faith in the Bucs running game. I'm not even going to sit here and kind of give you this story about the Bucs running game. I don't have no faith in the running game at this point of the season. The Bucs got to rely on their passing game. Guys got to get open. The guys got to separate. And the Bengals only allow 59% completion percentage. So the Bucs receivers, Godwin, Evans, Scotty Too Hottie, not Too Hottie, the tight ends, Julio Fulio, Russell Gage, step up. Break some tackles. Man. Get some yak. Quit relying on just make a big play. Like sometimes you just might have to catch the ball and make a play, make some guys miss. And I think the Bucs are lacking that on their offense. They don't have guys that can make you miss. The Bucs don't have guys that can make you miss. They don't have guys that can scare you. They don't have any running backs that be like, nobody's scared of nothing against Rachaad White, but nobody's scared of Rachaad White. He ain't scaring nobody. He's running well. He's running way better than Fournette. And ever since Fournette kind of came back last week, Rachaad White's snap count still not where it need to be at. Why is Rachaad White's snap count still lacking? They keep trying to cater to Fournette. Oh, we don't want to hurt your feelings, Fournette, because we done gave you a 3-year deal for $21 million. I think $11 million guaranteed. So we don't want to hurt your feelings. So we're going to have to get you some snaps. For real, if the young guy's playing better, you play the young guy, he gets more snaps. But they are playing this favoritism. Oh, we got to play Cameron Brate. We got to play Leonard Fournette. Those are veteran guys. And Brady trusts them more. He don't trust Cade Otton and Rachaad White like that. Why? Yeah, Murphy Bunting is back. Exactly. Murphy Bunting is back. He had quad injury. So who cares? Who cares about I'm done with him. You saying it like he gonna be like that. Murphy Bunting back. And you said it like it means something. Murphy Bunting back, right? No, man. Yeah, he's back, but who cares? And I'm not trying to, I'm not coming at you, Clack 5 White. I'm just saying, no shots at you. I'm just saying, Murphy Bunting back. Who cares? Does anybody care Murphy Bunting back? And Zion McCullum, if he's out there, he's going to get cooked. It don't matter, Murphy Bunting or Zion McCullum. He's going to get cooked. They're both going to get cooked if they got to guard Jamar Chase. And Zach Taylor, the Bengals coach, he's going to design some plays to have, those young guys guarding Jamar Chase. D. Delaney, McCullum, Murphy Bunting. It don't matter. Carbon Day. It don't matter. It don't matter. Who cares? Murphy Bunting's back. He ain't going to do nothing. You can get, he's peanut butter jelly burnt toast. They say barbecue chicken. He's peanut butter jelly. Go get cooked. You're going to get cooked. At this point, you're going to get cooked. Other than that, folks, here's my prediction. And then when you look at the Bucs coaching, let me look at that matchup too. The Bucs coaching. Zach Taylor or Todd Bowles? I'm not a huge fan of Zach Taylor. So if I had to give an edge to the coaching, I mean, as of right now, you have to give it to the Bengals coaching staff right now. You got to give it to the Bengals. The Bengals do have the edge on the coaching as well. So it is what it is. Don't get mad at me. It's just how the Bengals are playing right now versus how the Bucs are playing. You're gonna take Zach Taylor all day right now. And hopefully, Devin White has a better game. Joe Mixon and Samaje Perine. So I want to see Devin White and Levante David step up too. Our pass rush, I'm kind of over that right now. I don't. Avery's kind of hurt. He's banged up. Carl Nassib has a pectoral injury. Tryon nicked up. Vita, he might not play. Most likely he ain't gonna play. I don't have any faith in their pass rush. Just I mean, without blitzing. Now, if the Bucs do blitz, the problem is you're going to get cooked. You're going to get cooked if you get blitzed by. And if Joe Burrow get out of these sacks, Tryon, Devin White, if you don't sack Joe Burrow, he's going to hurt you. He's going to hurt you something bad. So, matchups, man, matchups. The Bucs got to take advantage of the Bengals' pass defense. And then defensively, the Bucs, they got to pressure Joe Burrow, figure it out, get there, get to him, corral him. He's gonna make some plays. That's Joe Burrow. But I don't have any faith in our D line. I have no faith in our D line. Anthony Nelson, solid, but world beater. We in week 15. What do you got? 3.5 sacks? Something like that. Carl Nassib, same thing. He's solid, but he ain't sacking quarterbacks like that. He got 3.5, I think. So, and then Nacho got like 2. And William Golston, he's been ghost. William Ghost son. He's a ghost. William Golston. Oh my gosh, he's irrelevant. Avery, too small. Hakeem Hicks, what have you done for me lately? He has no sacks. If I'm not mistaken, he has no sacks. No, it's not about having no. See that, Jason. See you mentioned the point. Do you understand one of my hashtags? One of my favorite hashtags. Hashtag trenches matter. I'm not saying you gotta be all pro at every position, but you need to have some depth and some players that can get to the quarterback. And the Bucs don't have that. That's the problem. It's not about being all pro. Don't get it twisted. Calm down, Jason. Calm down. You taking it overboard. Nobody's saying everybody got to be all pro. You said that. You brought it up. 6.5 sacks, not 7. You brought it up, Jason. Nobody said nothing about being all pro. But when you look at some of these other D lines across the league, they got depth. Do we have that? No. Logan Hall, Joe Tryon, that's our future. And right now, Tryon is struggling. He'll get better. Logan Hall, he's been nicked up. He hasn't developed yet. So you got to give it some time. Now, when you look at those other guys, the other young guys, they doing pretty good. So it's sometimes the Bucs just kind of whiff a little bit. Maybe the Bucs should have got Jermaine Johnson. Maybe they should have kind of traded up to get him a little bit. I'm just saying. Perion Winfrey getting sacks now. I mean, Travis Jones holding up. Just saying. I got my eye on him. I told y'all. I love the trenches. Sometimes the Bucs miss. Sometimes they hit. It's called scouting, folks. It's called scouting. Anyway, yeah, the Bucs just are not good defensively, and I think next year they're gonna make some changes there. They're gonna get younger. Gotta get rid of William Ghost, Mr. Ghostman. Gotta get rid of Hakeem Hicks too, and Nacho, and Nelson, and Nassib. Revamp that front. They need that bad. I mean, just injection of this. I mean, even in free agency, just go get a couple guys in that 25 to 27 range. That's hungry. You know what I'm saying? Can't do this old stuff anymore, man. You gotta get explosive, offensively and defensively. They just do. So my prediction. What's y'all prediction of this game? Give me y'all prediction. Who do y'all think? What y'all think the score gonna be? Who you got winning? Be honest. Be honest. Look, every draft you should draft a D lineman. Every draft you should draft a D lineman in the first 3 rounds. If I was a lieutenant, if I was in the front office under a GM, kind of learning the ropes and how to scout. If I was an area scout, I would tell my GM, hey man, look at this D line right here. Look at this O line right here. O line, D line, O line. He gonna be like, man, you always coming to me O line, D line. Yes. If I was an assistant GM or vice president or personnel director or something, I'm looking at O line, D line every draft in the first 3 rounds. Every draft. Every draft you should get O line, D line in the first 3 rounds. Whether it's the first round, third round, or first and second round, or second and third round. If you don't have a dire need of a position, if you like everything is kind of solid, you go right to the trenches every time. Oh, so we got the predictions 31. Oh, Lord. Wait a minute. Y'all got the Bengals winning or the Bucks winning? I see some of these scores. I'm like, oh, I see scores, but I don't see like the actual team winning. Like, I see scores, but I don't see like the team. Okay, so 27-16 Bengals, 23-17 Bucks, 27-20 Bengals, 38-14. General J-Rod. Oh, you got winning. You got no team next to that. Oh, hold up. We got Psychic 28-27 Bucks, 28-21 Bucks, 31-14 Bengals, 42-10. Sal, who you got winning, man? You got the Bucks winning 42-10. That's what I'm talking about. I knew Sal. I knew you was a Bucks fan. You got it in you, Sal. You got faith in our team. 42-10 Bucks gonna win. 38-3 Bengals. King Cook, good God. Rip 31-14 Bucks. Jason 21-20 Bucks. That one got sent. T got 38-14. The Bucks. Well, his name is Bucks. 27-24 Bucks. Okay. It's kind of a mixed crowd right there. Mixed crowd. 38-14 Bengals. A-Rod 28-17 Bengals. 42-10 Bengals. Sal, hold up. Y'all see this? What's wrong with Sal? Dang, man. Come on, man. What you think this is going to be the repeat of last week? This ain't going to be the repeat of last week, fam. Come on, Sal. Jeez. You know what? They might as well be. The Bucks going to go, according to Sal and how he thinks, they're going to go 6-11. And get a top 15 pick. Top 10 pick, probably. Actually, that wouldn't be a bad idea. Might as well go 6-11. Get a top 12 pick. And get one of them quarterbacks. He's at 42-10. Good God, Sal. Have some dignity. Have some faith in your team. Rizlo in the building. I want the Steelers to beat the Panthers. If the Panthers win that game, which they probably will, whoo, you know, it was so crazy. The Carolina Kitty Cats control their destiny. If they win out, they in. If they beat the, you know, if they have matching records somehow, some way, and one of those last 4 games, if the Panthers beat the Steelers and the Bucks, and all 2 teams finish, you know, 8-9, 9-8, whatever, Panthers get in. They control their own destiny, and they're playing. Did y'all know they're 4-1 with Steve Wilkes? They've been winning defense and run the ball. They playing defense and running the ball, and the Carolina defense is no joke. The way they playing right now, They gave Geno Smith hell. Yeah, I'll be at the game, Grislow. I'll be at the game. Yeah, they got rid of their coach and got rid of McCaffrey, and they're winning. That's culture, folks. That's belief. 45-17 Bengals. Good God. They traded Christian McCaffrey and fired Matt Rule. They're 4-1 since that happened. They're top 5 in running the ball since that happened. And their defense is top 5 since that happened. What does that tell you? Christian McCaffrey didn't want to be there. They didn't trade away Brian Burns. They didn't trade away Derek Brown or Jerry McChin or Frankie Louvu or J.C. Horn. They didn't trade none of their young defensive pieces. And that's how you build a defense, by the way. Some young studs. Look at the Carolina defense. Look at the Carolina defense. Look at their young studs. I just named them. Jerry McChin. And these guys are all under 26. Jerry McChin, J.C. Horn, Derek Brown, Frankie Louvu, Brian Burns. They got 5 pieces. So Derek Brown, Brian Burns, Frankie Louvu. Yeah, they got 5 young guys under 26. You want to know why the Carolina defense is good right now? Look at those young guys. I'll take J.C. Horn over Carlton Davis. I'll take Derek Brown over Hakeem Hicks and William Golson all day, every day. I'll take Brian Burns over anybody on our D-line. I'll take Jerry McChin over Mike Edwards. I'm just saying. But and they all explosive too. All 5 of those players are explosive at their position. Frankie Louvu, you seen number 49? Frankie Louvu is nice. With Shaq Thompson, the old head. Frankie Louvu, number 49, he nice. J.C. Horn is that dog. He's a dog. Derek Brown, he's a dog. Brian Burns, he's a dog. Jerry McChin, he's a dog. The Bucs' future better get right. Because the Carolina future, if they get a quarterback, they got the running game. They got Chuba and Devontae Foreman. They got the Tommy Trimmel, the tight end, number 82. They got DJ Moore, Smith, number 12. They get a couple, Terrence Marshall. They got some young pieces there. The quarterback. Once they get that quarterback, they're going to have a problem. They're going to have a problem. Shout out to the Carolina Kitty Cats. So I got the Bucs. I got the Bucs winning. I got to stay with my schedule prediction. I got the Bucs winning and scoring some points this time. I got the Bucs winning 24-17. They're going to make Joe Burrow life hell on Sunday at 4:25. I got the Bucs winning 24-17. The passing game is going to look a lot better. The running game is going to support the passing game. The passing game is going to lead the way. Todd Bowles is going to coach up the defense. Joe Burrow, they're going to frustrate him all day with the blitz. They're going to turn him over. 24-17, Bucs win. The Bucs move to 7-7. How you like those apples? Yes, indeed. And then we got the Panthers. And then the Cardinals. And then the Falcons. 24-17. Don't get mad at me. I know the Bucs average 17 points a game. So I'm giving them a touchdown. So I got the Bucs scoring an additional touchdown. I got the Bucs. Now the Bucs average 17 points a game. I'm giving them 24. So they're gonna meet their average, but that last touchdown, that's gonna be the difference. That's gonna be the difference. If the Bucs get 24 points, they win the game. And it's a home game. How you like those apples? And number 76, Highway 76, he's going to have a better game. He's going to get his head right. Yep. Number 76 is going to get his head out his butt. He's going to get right, and we're going to be fine. Hunger Games. Anyway, shouts out to all the Pirates and Sea Bandits. Thank you for joining another episode of Locker Room Talk with your host, Isaiah. Subscribe to the channel, like the channel, share all the videos. Don't forget to hit the notification bell icon. Is that fact? Don't forget to hit the notification bell icon to notify you all new videos that's posted on the channel. With that being said, folks, shouts out to all the Pirates and Sea Bandits. With that being said, I'll be out there Sunday. I'll do my post-game reaction when I get home at 8 o'clock, something like that. So don't go to sleep after the game over. Wait till I get home so I can do my post-game wrap-up. So I should be home around about 8:30, 8:45-ish, celebrating the victory. The Bucs will be 7-7. The Bucs will be 7-7. Fire those cannons. Seize the day. Raise the flag. Hashtag no risky, no biscuit. Hashtag facts over feelings. Hashtag bombs away. Yes. Yes, folks. Accept it. Accept it. I don't even know where I'm sitting at. I ain't got my ticket yet. I have no ticket, but I'm gonna be there. I'll be in the stadium. Trust me. I'll get one of them nosebleed tickets because they selling those easy. Bombs away. Hashtag stay humble. Hashtag probability versus possibility. Hashtag what do your eyes tell you? Hashtag trenches matter. Hashtag don't get mad at me. You in 310? Okay, gotcha. Don't get mad at me. I don't play. I just talk about it. 309? Okay, cool. You can't miss me. I got this right here. Hashtag fire the cannons. Hashtag walk the plank. Hashtag Super Bowl or bust. I'll see y'all Sunday if you're going to the game. And I'll go live at the game too. Peace.